Hello subscribers. If you're a huge fan of Aimee Carrero like I am, then you might be disappointed that when she played the main character in Young and Hungry, she never got to have her spin-off series Young Sofia, which was a backdoor pilot near the end of season 4. I mean, in the short term, Aimee Carrero was disappointed that she never got that, but here's why Aimee Carrero should not be so disappointed about that in the long term.
I'm actually here to interview for your assistant. Yeah, my dream is to be a journalist, and I've been following your career since you left San Francisco Monthly to start Clicked, your media empire, and my favorite website.
On paper, it sounds like a cool idea to give that Aimee Carrero and Ashley Tisdale's characters in Young and Hungry spin-off together. And since Ashley Tisdale is an executive producer of Young and Hungry, then I'm sure she'd be able to play Logan Rawlings for a longer time commitment in the spin-off Young and Sofia, when Ashley Tisdale had already played Logan Rawlings in 2 season 1 episodes before we saw her again in Young and Sofia from season 4. However, I think in the long term it was actually better for Aimee Carrero to continue to play Sofia Rodriguez in the main cast of Young and Hungry's 5th season, because Sofia Rodriguez is not just Gabi's friend. I mean, we didn't see her much in season 1, but from season 2 and onward, I was very happy to see Aimee Carrero to be utilized more often when later seasons give Sofia Rodriguez more storylines and screen time with the other main characters who work for Josh with Gabi Diamond, so that it's not just at Gabi's apartment all the time. And I also got to go into her work life, into Sofia's work life in Young and Employed, and then Young and how Sofia got her groove back when Sofia gets another job as a yoga fitness instructor. My point is, I mean, Young and Sofia, that would be a viable spin-off if Young and Sofia was an episode that was made in season 2, but when it's in season 4, well, Aimee Carrero and her character Sofia Rodriguez, I think they hold too much value for the other main characters in the parent series Young and Hungry to pull Sofia away from that into a spin-off. In fact, I also noticed that in the final 2 season 4 episodes, in case the Young and Sofia spin-off did get picked up, they showed Sofia Rodriguez running extra errands and taking all these after-school classes for Logan Rawlings as a possibility of writing Sofia and Aimee Carrero out of the main Young and Hungry series, because if Young and Sofia was picked up for a full series, we would have already seen that coming at the end of season 4, wherein Sofia is too busy working for Logan to see Gabi Diamond at their usual home apartment after work hours, which would have been very sad for Gabi Diamond in season 5 of Young and Hungry, and in real life I'm sure it would also be sad for Emily Jordan Osment to have to work apart from Aimee Carrero in an alternate timeline where Young and Sofia was picked up for a full series. And that's why in the long run, Aimee Carrero and Ashley Tisdale should be happy that they never had their Young and Sofia spinoff. But they almost did, and it was a cool idea where they even, like in Young and Sofia, they cut the usual Young and Hungry theme song short, so they could have 10 more seconds to play what would have been Young and Sofia's theme song at the end of their backdoor pilot episode for Young and Sofia.
She knows my name!
My mom said that she's sure Ashley Tisdale and David Holden could work something out to help Aimee Carrero make time to play Sofia Rodriguez as a main character in both Young and Sofia and Young and Hungry, like filming season 5 of Young and Hungry, and at different times of the year with the season 1 of Young and Sofia, or possibly filming each episode in alternating weeks. But since Young and Sofia never became a full series, my mom and I are happy that Aimee Carrero and Ashley Tisdale and Emily Jordan Osment no longer have to worry about that, because without the Young and Sofia spinoff, Aimee Carrero is still available to continue playing Sofia Rodriguez in the main cast of Young and Hungry. Plus, Aimee Carrero got to be the star of another spinoff that started airing 2 days after Young and Sofia, and it was Disney Junior's Elena Vanvalor, which is a spin-off of Sofia the First. And unlike Sofia Rodriguez in Young and Hungry, Elena was not previously a main character in Sofia the First. Janet Ortega plays Aimee Carrero's younger sister in Elena Vanvalor. Janet plays Princess Isabel, and Aimee plays Princess Elena. And before they got to play main characters in the animated series Elena Vanvalor together, and also during the same time as when they were in Elena Vanvalor, Aimee Carrero's main claim to fame in live-action television was Young and Hungry, and at the same time, Janet Ortega's main claim to fame was Know-It-All Nina and Stuck in the Middle. Stuck in the Middle's creators wanted to make 5 seasons, but because the parents of the kids playing the 3 Diaz siblings younger than Janet Ortega didn't get along well with the people making the show Stuck in the Middle, because child labor laws are heavy, and there's only so many hours that children can work in a week or in a day, which is, I think that's why Young and, why Stuck in Harley's Comet was a whole episode of Stuck in the Middle made without the 3 younger Diaz kids. The parents of the kids who played the Diaz siblings younger than Harley Diaz couldn't afford to allow their kids to work that long. So when Stuck in the Middle only made 3 out of 5 seasons, I think that's a very telling sign for Aimee Carrero, who knows Janet Ortega from Elena Vanvalor, that she should count her blessings and be happy that she got to make 5 seasons of Young and Hungry, because Young and Hungry doesn't have any kids in the main cast. Meanwhile, I think the cast and crew of Stuck in the Middle, who wanted to make 5 seasons, should be happy that they stopped while they were ahead at 3 seasons, because Ronnie Hawk didn't like working in Stuck in the Middle because she played the oldest Diaz sibling, Rachel Diaz, and she decided to quit at the beginning of season 3 and write her character out of the main cast by having her leave for college. But Rachel Diaz still got to come back and my mom believed that it might be because Ronnie Hawk hated playing the oldest kid in Stuck in the Middle when she's treated as a less important part of the show than the middle child and the other five Diaz kids who are younger than Rachel. Or so we thought. So while Ronnie Hawk left season 3 of Stuck in the Middle to get a new job in the main ensemble cast of the Netflix series On My Block, the first season was short enough that Ronnie Hawk was available to come back for the finale of Stuck in the Middle at the end of season 3 for Harley Diaz's quinceañera. However, after Ronnie Hawk was revealed to be a racist anti-Mexican Trump supporter on April 26, 2018, and Janet Ortega called her out on it, I think this is exactly why the cast, crew, and creators of Stuck in the Middle, in the long run, should be happy that they quit while they were ahead and only made 3 seasons instead of 5 seasons, because this is what caused Ronnie Hawk to get fired from On My Block, and her character on My Block was killed off for real. And if Stuck in the Middle had continued with a 4th and 5th season beyond that point, it sort of helps that Ronnie Hawk was already out of the main cast, but who knows how they would have treated the fate of her character Rachel Diaz after that, in season 3 of Stuck in the Middle, they removed her name from the main cast because she was no longer acting in Stuck in the Middle, but they still kept in the earlier footage of Ronnie from the original Stuck in the Middle opening that they filmed back in season 1. But I'm also afraid that they probably would have had to try and cut out Ronnie Hawk's parts of the opening and sequence of Stuck in the Middle entirely if they had made seasons 4 and 5, and they wanted to completely disconnect all their ties with Ronnie Hawk, and at that point, I definitely believe Ronnie Hawk would be unwelcome to play Rachel Diaz again in Stuck in the Middle's 4th and 5th seasons had they made them. And that's why, even though things didn't work out the way that the cast and crew of Young and Hungry and Stuck in the Middle initially wanted them to go in the short run, which might have been also been disappointing for Aimee Carrero and Jenna Ortega to an extent, they should still be grateful that everything worked out in the way that it did, because Aimee Carrero never had to leave the main cast of Young and Hungry for her spin-off Young Sofia, and because Jenna Ortega and her co-stars of Stuck in the Middle got to end the show and finish making the last episode of the third season with Harley's Quinceañera just in time during the last month where they were still on good terms with Ronnie Hawk after she left the main cast. And that's all I have to say about Aimee Carrero and Jenna Ortega and how they wrap things up in Young and Hungry and Stuck in the Middle. Although I am still disappointed that the Young and Hungry cast never got that wrap-up movie they wanted. But speaking of movies, I still think I'd still really like for you and I to check out Aimee Carrero and Jenna Ortega's first big movie roles that they made after they finished acting in Young and Hungry and Stuck in the Middle, which is The Portuguese Kid for Aimee Carrero and Saving Flora for Jenna Ortega. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe if you want to see more informative Adam Count videos.